Verse 14. So he consented with them in this matter and tested them 10 days. That's a reasonable request that Daniel's made. He's made it in humility, and so it's accepted. And I found, generally speaking, if I take that approach with people, they're pretty receptive to what I have to say. Uh, Not always, but most of the time would be my answer. All right, verse 15. And at the end of 10 days, their features appeared better and fatter in flesh than all the young men who ate the portion of the king's delicacies. Thus, the steward took away their portion of delicacies and the wine that they were to drink and gave them vegetables. As for these four young men, God gave them not. There it comes again, Chip. God gave them knowledge and skill in all literature and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams. So that's the third time in the opening chapter where we are seeing the providence of God. The Lord gave Jehoiakim to the king of Judah, verse 2. And then as you skip on down, well, I've lost it now. Where did well, where all right, where did I underline that, Chip? God had brought, verse 9, God had brought Daniel into the favor. And now in this one, as we come along, we find God gave them knowledge and skill in all literature and wisdom. So three, I'm sorry.
You also had verse 2 as well. God gave Jehoiakim, king of Judah,
Yeah.
into
2, 9, and now 17 all talk about God gave, God gave, God gave. So we're seeing the providence of God in action with them. Daniel was given a special ability to interpret dreams and visions. What's going to happen now? Now, at the end of the days when the king had said that they should be brought in, this is 3 years later. See, we don't realize it, but the first chapter covers at least 3 years. So they're brought in. The chief of the eunuchs brought them in before Nebuchadnezzar. Then the king interviewed them, and among them all, none was found like Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Therefore, they served before the king. And in all matters of wisdom and understanding about which the king examined them, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers who were in all his realm. Thus Daniel continued until the first year of King Cyrus. All right. So what have we learned? Daniel given a special. They appeared healthier. Let's start with that. Uh, my wife likes vegetable lunch. I do too, occasionally. But if she eats a vegetable lunch, and I always eat with her, pretty much, if she decides we're going to have a vegetable lunch 3 days in a week, I start gaining weight. I'm dead serious. I gain weight when I eat too many vegetables and not enough protein. Now, everybody's body's different. So, am I like Daniel? Well, maybe. I don't know. It's possible that I'm like him. Maybe not. Daniel given a special ability to interpret dreams and visions. I don't have that, by the way. Uh, they passed their interview with the king, surpassing all their fellows. And Daniel served through the first year of King Cyrus, the year of the return. So that means he's in Babylon at least 71 years, at least that long. How much longer, I don't know. Any questions or comments? Yes, Obed.
Yes, thank you, Brother Hampton. The statement you just made, I'm just thinking about it. Does that downplay the earlier on, my reading of this text has always been that God had a role to play in making the features or the physical appearances of these four boys much more appealing than those other boys who were taken. So that's that. From what you just said, that you tend to do better with vegetables. Does that downplay the role that God played
Mm-mm.
in this particular period of
I,
time? Because I have always read it to mean that God actually had a role, if maybe if not miraculously, providentially, he had a role to play in making that happen. So
yeah,
I just want to
okay.
find out from you.
Yeah, okay. I don't think it's a miracle. I'll start with that. But I believe God in his providence does work through the food they receive. And I've already told you it would work with me. The only thing is, I don't need to be any fatter. Maybe these young boys did. I don't need to be any fatter. So, but yeah, I think God providentially works.